Let's play Righteous Valkyrie and Delina and swing in. Get a couple of copies, hopefully. That would be pretty sick. Please more. Yes. This is hilarious. Oh, yes. Yes. This is so awesome. What is up, Slayers? Welcome back to the Slayers Den. Happy New Year. It is 2022 officially, and this is my first video of 2022. And I wanted to start out with some turbo jank because you know how we do it in the den. If it's not janky, it's not worth playing. So we're going to start off with a Delina deck, of course, and we're playing some Alchemy. And the only Alchemy card that we're really focusing on is this new card, Faithful Disciple. It's 2 mana, 2/2, Vigilance. When Faithful Disciple dies, draft a card from Faithful Disciple's spellbook. It's got a lot of really cool spells here. Anointed Procession allows us to double up on tokens. Cathar's Crusade, Authority of the Consuls. Sigil of the Empty Throne gives us an angel if we cast an enchantment. We've got Banishing Light to remove some pesky permanents on the opponent's side of the battlefield. Divine Visitation, one of my old favorite cards from Standard from a while ago. And then we've got a few other goodies in here like Teleportation Circle and Cleric's Class. So yeah, definitely get a lot of value out of our Faithful Disciples here. But the main focus of the deck is Delina and how we combo off with her. If you guys don't remember Delina has a really cool ability. Whenever she attacks, roll a d20, and then you can either roll 1 through 14 where you create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the creature you choose that you control, or if you roll a 15 through 20, you create that token and then you can roll again and create another creature. This can go on potentially infinitely, but RNG will bust your ass eventually. I don't think you can do it for as long as you could back in the day when this mechanic first came out. But basically we want to maximize on that ability. So we've got cards like Barbarian Class, which gives us another die roll. We've got cards like Pixie Guide, which does the same thing in creature form. So we can really up the ante and maximize the amount of times we create those tokens and re-roll. And we want to use this in tandem with cards like Righteous Valkyrie, which whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield, we gain that much life equal to their toughness. We've also got this amazing finisher here that works really well with Delina, Basalt Ravager, or Basalt Ravager, I don't know how you pronounce that. But when Basalt Ravager enters the battlefield, deals X damage to any target, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. So let's say we pop off with Delina and we create a ton of copies, right? Each of those Basalt Ravagers are going to be doing X damage, X damage, X damage, and that's usually going to be lethal by then. At the very least, we're going to be getting our opponents down to a very low life total. And to really help out with both of these creatures' abilities, this requiring an angel or cleric to enter, Basalt Ravager requiring any creature type to have a multitude of that creature type in common, we've got, of course, Maskwood Nexus, my favorite card right now, just because it's so busted. It does so many cool things, combos off so well in so many decks. We've got the whole Maskwood Nexus thing going where it gives all of our creatures every creature type. And then, of course, yeah, we're running Maskwood Nexus. Why not just throw in some World Trees? Turn 6 makes all of our lands tap for any color, so yeah, might as well throw a couple of those in there as well. But basically you can see how the deck goes. Swing in with a Delina. Barbarian Class actually gives Delina haste so we can surprise attack our opponent, so all we have to do is just resolve one of these creatures, swing in with Delina, and then just kind of like roll the die and pray and hope we land 15 to 20 each of those rolls for enough to where we can snowball and just end the game there. That's it, Slayers. This is a super janky deck, like I said, so I can't imagine we're going to be winning a ton, but as with most of the jank decks I build, when we win, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be explosive, and it's gonna be super busted and super fun. So let's go ahead and get to some awesome gameplay right now. Without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. Okay, yeah, I like this. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Play Hengegate. Next turn we Mistgate, Pixie Guide. I feel like dragons are just gonna be just so very prevalent in this meta right now, just because it is super powerful, and it is why we played it last time to some degree of success. It's just, it is powerful. It's a powerful card. Wachupe. Okay, So opponent is on red, which means for sure there's going to be some trouble a brewing. I'm going to feel out what kind of removal they have here. If it's dragons, then Dragonfire. Maybe Brittle Blast if they play that third land. They're on Boros. Okay, so Boros Dragons could be a definite real thing, which means Dragonfire is probably a real thing against us. Or double Play with Fire. Sweet. Okay, so we can get rid of actually 2 removal spells. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright, so we're going to play this as a blue source for now. Let's go ahead and rock this. Go next, swinging for 1. Probably should have played it as a red source just because we do have 2 red spells in hand, but I want to be able to Fading Hope. I think that's pretty important. Alright, let me see. Enters the battlefield, 20 more instants, starts discard a card if you seek it. Okay, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. My turn. Alright, that's not too bad. 1 more land and we are not doing terribly. If they're running Town Razor, that could be goodbye to our World Tree, so we do need to be mindful of that since they are playing Boros. It's looking like a Boros Burn deck. You don't really see that too often, which is kind of cool. I really like this card right here, the flavor of it. And he is a Slayer, after all. Alright, so we'll go and take 2. Save the Fading Hope for protecting our creatures. Man, this kind of sucks though. Alright, so let's go ahead and swing for 3 here. Alright, runs out to 12. What is their big payoff here? They have access to 5 mana now, I guess. Oh, 6 mana. Forgot that we went first. We were the ones who missed the land drops. That means it's likely that the opponent's got some shenanigans going on here. Alright, let's go ahead and bounce that. That's fine. Any untapped land is fine because that means we've got some action potentially. Righteous Valkyrie goes. Yeah, Brittle Blast. I figured as much. Was in there. Take the 3. Alright, play this as a blue source. Let's go ahead and Barbarian Class. I'll do this. And no attacks. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got double Play with Fire and a Brittle Blast in the graveyard. Torov's Disciple, sure. Double Torov's Disciple, sweet. Okay. They're gonna get a ton of lightning bolts in hand. Go and block here. Okay, so here's what we do. We seize, drop this. Alright, that's not great. Play this. Delina. Swing in. Let's go ahead and see if we can just rock with it. Okay. Take action. Let's go. Alright, I think we won here. And that's it. GG. Yes. Let's go. The Delina chop was perfect. That was it was good. It was good because we really get to see just exactly, first of all, and we've all known this, why Delina is so cool and why she's so powerful. A hasty Delina is very scary. We did get the opportunity to re-roll twice on each roll, which is really cool too. So that's also another really good benefit. But yeah, no, it would be cool to see us get to the point where we can Nexus World Tree this combo, because it is super powerful. But anyway, GG, what you pay. Barnacles. All right, so this is a good hand because of Righteous Valkyrie, and a really, really rough hand is no blue sources right here. We'll hold on to it just because it would be cool to see how far we can take the Righteous Valkyrie and Delina. So, all right, Snow-Covered Mountain. Opponent is on a blue control deck. Is it? Okay, fun. Fun. Play this and Barbarian Class. And yeah, I guess we just see kind of what the opponents got going on. Glimpse the Cosmos. Okay, so they're playing maybe Is It Giants, which could be a pretty interesting matchup for us. Alright, let's play this, and I think we just play Barbarian Class, Barbarian Fast, if possible. Another Glimpse the Cosmos. Alright, so we got that blue source, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and ace this up and just go next on the turn. Wonder if the opponent's playing... What is the thing they would be playing? Oh, okay, there's a giant that comes down. There's a giant that comes down and... it needs to be foretold. Okay, so we'll keep this island here just for the double blue action. We can go Pixie Guide, and we just go next. We'll do no attacks on the turn. I'd love to resolve a Valkyrie. I don't feel like that's going to be the case here. Okay, so this does 4 damage to each. Okay, sure. Let's go and bounce this. This is a red source. Then we just go next on the turn, and the turn into germs. Going against a Scry 3, so maybe we could do some miracles here. Who knows, right? Who freaking knows? Yeah, is it the World Breaker Giant? I swear, without those Fading Hopes, though, we would just be so screwed. So, like, Doomskar feels pretty important in this particular matchup. Ooh, Reflections, let's go. When it's playing some Jank goodness, and I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go and play this as a... we got 4 red sources, so this is a white source here. What is the opponent rocking, though? I'm pretty worried about what the opponent could have, right? We are on an open board here, though. Alright, let's go. Let's play Righteous Valkyrie. And Delina. And swing in. Get a couple of copies, hopefully. That would be pretty sick. Oh, sick. Please, please more. Yes. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Oh, yes. Yes. This is so awesome. Oh my god. You love to see it. This is so beautiful. We just... Yes! Oh man. This is so good, guys. That was incredible. That was so incredible. We gave Barn the Delina chop. And that was so sick. That was so good. That feels good, man. Look at this. This is so crazy. A single Delina along with Barbarian Class did this. We got to summon 6 more angels. That's absolutely insane. So this is total like RNG blessing, but when the deck works, you can pop off like this, gain 370 life and deal 121 damage. That was epic. Let's go. It's not really like a god awful hand. It's not ideal for a number of reasons though. All right, so we'll play our snow-covered islands. Then we'll play a white source, and I'll play a Pixie Guide because I do want to feel out the opponent's removal, their kind of reactions to the creatures that I play. Okay, Welcoming Vampire. Pretty sick. Play this. And guess we could play Righteous Valkyrie #1 if we really wanted to, but this is Mardu, so that means removal's probably a thing. We're just gonna go and play the Valkyrie out, and we'll do no attacks. I'm hoping that the opponent just plays more creatures. Okay, Welcoming. So this is wild. Their card draw engine is like fully online. It's gonna get pretty scary. I think we could play second Valkyrie here, gain 4, and yeah, we do no attacks. Feel like removal is definitely incoming here. If removal doesn't show up soon though, then our creatures will be a lot stronger for sure. I think we can just block right here probably. Our opponent might be actually willing to trade off like with some kind of meat hook here as well. I'm not sure if that's something they could play. They're playing Boros Vampire, so there's burn spells. Okay, sweet. Fateful Absence. Okay, cool. So let's play this as a blue source. Let's play a Delina. I think we just do no attacks. Opponent has some like decisions to make as well. If they have enough removal in hand, Delina is just screwed. But if Delina makes it through an attack, that's life gain for us. So not in a terrible spot. If that's the case. They just get so much value off the double attack though. So we go here and let's try this out. Opponent has Play with Fire, Vampire's Vengeance. Okay, sweet. So that's a trouble. I went straight into that, unfortunately. So let's go Delina into Barbarian Class. We're just gonna have to figure it out, guys. We're gonna have to figure this all out. Two more card draw spells. Yeah, it's just so much value. Like, we're pretty much in trouble regardless of what we do here, I think. Okay, no blocks. Okay, gross. Hate to see it. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think a Doomskar could still help us. Or we just die. Yeah, the amount of removal they had, like take a look at it. Let's see. That was 2 sweepers and a removal spell. I really shouldn't have bit right there when I had the Righteous Valkyrie. I shouldn't have blocked. Like, there was just no point in doing that, but I did it. Lesson learned. It is what it is. So the reason to keep this is because we do have the 2 combo pieces. The reason not to keep it is because honestly, this deck has kind of a tough time getting up to 10 mana plus World Tree. Like, we don't have enough card draw. This is very unlike the Dragons deck where we actually had like an early game. This deck doesn't have much of an early game. This is very much mid-range. It's like mid-range combo. So basically, oftentimes, we're not going to be doing very much until like turn 4 even. Opponent is looking at our faithful disciples. Should we destroy it? Get to bounce it instead. Sweet. I like Fading Hope, but I honestly feel like Fading Hope is just such a troublesome card for a number of reasons. Let's go and play our faithful disciple. Play that and Barbarian Class. It's troublesome for a few different reasons, right? Like, one big reason is people are using it more because of the value. The Scry one is a huge deal. Oh, hey, look, someone's playing my my card draw deck, the Wizard class deck. Sweet. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. That's awesome. Yes. This is so cool. I get such a kick out of it when people play my decks, like, no lie. Let's go swing for 2 here. This is so sweet. I really like it when people rock one of my decks. Like, it's just, it always feels good, man. It's gonna do 1 to the Cloudkin Seer. Then next turn we can bounce like a Master of Winds or something like that. Now the trouble is, since we're both playing jank decks, we kind of have to figure out, are they going to, they could very well Meat Hook Massacre. They did dump a Meat Hook Massacre, so yeah, that could be a bit problematic for us. So we take 4 here. I kind of want them to win just because of how cool it is that they're doing all this stuff. All right, so anyway, we're gonna go and swing in. So anyway, I started swinging. Sweet. All right, so opponent trades off there. Not too shabby. Okay. Alright, so do we bounce something is the question. I can see bouncing this right here. That's fine. We get to scribe it here and a bit there. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6. This could be a potential 7. Are we really trying to make our way downtown? I don't think we can afford to, honestly. I think we actually need to be looking for things like we need to be looking for things like Doomskar. Just because this is gonna be kind of problematic for us. I'm happy that the opponent's playing this deck though. Win or lose, I salute you for trying it. We're fucking around and finding out. They haven't played a wizard class yet, which means this doesn't look like they found it yet, but we're on a very, very tight clock here. Okay, another Cloudkin Seer. That's gonna be trouble. We're in a bit of trouble, guys. Alright. So let's play this. Let's go and bump this. And I think we swing in. They're going to take the 6. I have to imagine that they're willing to take the 6 here. They're not. Do they have something? Bounce spell? Chilling Trap. Okay, another Chilling Trap. Alright, so we actually do lose Ravager here. So that means for us, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're looking for is Delina. Delina could possibly save us here. Warden, okay. Kind of hope that they just overextend, and then we find Doomskar. That's really what this is all about. Oh my god. Imagine finding a freaking Doomskar, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and swing in with Faithful Disciple here. Oh. What is life right now, guys? They're giving up their Faceless Haven too. I was honestly just thinking like that's probably the only thing that they're... Alright, so what do we need here? Let's go and grab the Banishing Light. And then let's Doomskar. Oh man. That was quite lucky. I'm gonna lie. Alright, so let's play Faithful Disciple, and let's go and swing in. Well, on the turn. Now they get Wizard Class, cool, and they get to draw 2 as well. Okay, so sure. With a gain of life, I get to draw something from my... See, I don't have enchantments. Do I? I have Banishing Light now, actually. Alright, so I might actually grab that. It might actually make sense to grab that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and Maskwood Nexus here. We're going to play Sigil. Swing for 2. I cannot believe we're down to 2. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Opponent gets to draw 2 here. I think if I were playing completely optimally, and I'm being honest with you guys, I should have Banishing Light the Wizard's Class just because of the value that they're going to get. But I'm kind of showing you guys the both the strength of this deck and the weakness of the opponent's deck. So they are likely holding up a Meathook Massacre, if I had to guess. Because otherwise they are in a lot of trouble. What else did I put in this deck? Okay, Blood on the Snow, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So they get to bring back the Master of the... What is it called? Oh, just Cloudkins here. Okay, sure. Oh, fuck. Alright, so is this their turn? Yeah, this is their turn. Okay, sweet. Okay, so Doomskar can still save me here, hopefully. Right? Alright, so we definitely Doomskar. And then I die. Okay. Yeah, there's no way around that, right? Yeah. So one thing I could have done here, and I think, and now I'm looking at it just really quickly in retrospect, I could have Banishing Light, created a 4/4, banished one of those, Baiting Hope the other one. Damn it, yeah, that's what I should have done. We were, I don't know if we would have won, but we had a way better chance, because what that does is it bounces those two, or it eliminates one, creates a 4/4, bounces the other one. I've got a 4/4 Angel that can swing in. Yeah, I definitely should have done that. And I think what that does is it brings them down to 5, which is pretty... Yeah, we could have lived at least another 1 or 2 turns there, but either way, that was cool. GG, I got to see my my first Alchemy deck in action. That was really cool seeing that. So yeah, GG opponent, GG Nimok. All right, we'll keep this one. Yeah, we'll keep it. Coast. The Stormcarved Coast. This has a blue source, Pixie Guide. Opponent is on Selesnya Snow. So this is going to be life gain as well. We are equipped with 2 Doomskars though, so I'm hoping desperately that we can get some more shenanigans going on. Barbarian Class, but no attacks. We can hope for the opponent to kind of overextend, maybe. Tajuru Paragon, sweet. Okay, so they've got actually like a Selesnya party. thing going on, which is kind of cool. Holy smokes. All right, so I guess we take 3 here. Yeah, we're gonna do no blocks here, actually. We're gonna do no blocks. We'll try to figure this out. Play this. Drop a land. That'll give us the second white source we need for Doomskar. And, yeah, we just go next. We do no attacks on the turn. This is getting pretty spooky, though, guys. A little too spooky for my liking. When this creature dies, you may shuffle into your library if you do investigate. Okay. So let's go to block here. Doesn't really matter which one we block. They both have 3. Going Doomskar. They all get to... Now the opponent gets to, like, investigate or something like that each time. So, pretty rough. It's like they basically get just tons and tons of value here, but maybe we can hold the line. We need to be able to hold the line for a minute. We get to sack and draw. This is absolutely nuts. Sculptor of Winter, sure. Play Faithful Disciple, and let's go in Barbarian Class here. Go next. No attacks. We'll hold that up as a blocker for now. Angel of Unity. Okay, that kind of sucks. Voice of the Blessed too. Okay, gross. Okay, so we definitely are gonna have to Doomskar here. It's looking like. Okay, opponent gets to draw. Let's swing in. Okay. Got 29. Alright, so what do I want here exactly? Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4. I don't think I have enough I don't think I have enough enchantment spells in here to make that really worthwhile. Let's grab this just in case. Alright, Tajuru. Sure. Love to see a Valkyrie. If we can get a Valkyrie out, that would be pretty sick. Because that's life gain. Unfortunately, that is not what we are getting. So let's go and seize the spoil, drop a mountain. We might be able to find a Valkyrie this way. Okay. Exactly. So the benefit of playing Divine Visitation is if I don't have a strong creature that comes out, then, I mean, shit, let's just go and play it. We're gonna play Divine Visitation, the next turn we'll Maskwood. And I can start pumping out 4/4s. It's probably the best thing I can think of doing right now. We might be able to draw out some kind of enchantment removal, which would be kind of sick. Okay, Angel of Unity. Sweet. Take a 3 here. Lunarch Veteran. Gross. So we're down to 11. That's pretty scary for us. Just go next on the turn. So now we can start pumping out 4/4s, which is pretty good. Opponent wants to investigate because they're probably Probably don't have a whole lot going on in their hand. Go next. No attacks. Okay, end the turn. Oh, yes! Yes, let's go! This is the other reason why I really love this deck, because there's a lot of crazy things that the Faithful Disciple can pull out, like Anointed Procession lets us double up on our Nexus tokens. Cathar's Crusade bumps up each subsequent token that comes into play. Even Sigil in its own way, like if we play a Barbarian class and create a 4/4, we got value off of Faithful Disciple. Banishing Light helps us remove stuff. Divine Visitation, as you saw, did some work as well. So there's some really cool stuff that we can actually do with Faithful Disciple. So it's definitely the card that I wanted to showcase in this deck. So got a lot of cool stuff going on. But yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good place to end. I didn't exactly get to pop off too many times, but when we did pop off, it was actually really cool. It was a really fun deck to play. Super janky, as you could see, but we held our own against a life gain deck, which is amazing, right? Because the opponent has absolutely no answers for a 4/4 getting pumped every turn. And then eventually I was going to play Delina just swinging for lethal. So yeah, GG opponent. Alright Slayers, this looks like the perfect place to end today's video, and I had a really good time playing this deck, mostly because I love like Delina Wild Mage, such a cool card. I have been such a big fan of this ever since this card was released. You know, the die roll mechanic does not get played nearly as much as it should, because of how easy it is to counter, but it's just so fun, and it's really, really busted, as you saw in a couple of those games. Faithful Disciple, the brand new card from Alchemy, is just such a really cool card, very unique card in that you get so many cool things from its spellbook that synchronize with a lot of the cards in this deck. So yeah, I had a blast playing with this one. I hope you all out there enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it, and if you did, please give old Slay a chop on the like and subscribes, because you know, it really does help my channel out a ton as I'm continuing to grow. We made it to 1,000. Can we continue and get to the next milestone, which I would say is probably like 1,500 or 2,000, and then we'll just work our way up from there, because if we can, that would mean a ton to me. Being able to grow the Slayer's Den community has been one of the, honestly, the greatest joys of 2021 for me. So thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check this one out. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, whatever, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.